Hi everyone and welcome back to today's morning report with me, Richard Perry, market analyst at Hantech Markets for Thursday the 15th of May. Going to push on to dollar yen now. And dollar yen has certainly had this 144-day moving average has been acting as the base of support. Broke down several closes below, suggested that it's no longer the base of support, and now it looks like it's turning into the basis of resistance. That comes in at 102.29. However, you do have in play this uptrend, very shallow uptrend, acting as a basis of support as well. So very choppy trading in the last few days, trading between that uptrend support and the 144-day moving average, but it's very difficult to call. There's no real gauge you can get from these momentum indicators at the moment. You'd say that they're just slightly on the brink or on the bearish side of neutral, but nothing really that can be gleaned on an intraday basis from these momentum indicators. But certainly the reaction to the downside that we saw yesterday sees this uptrend continue to come under pressure. The trading today actually has been fairly positive, in fact, following on from we had stronger Japanese GDP data that actually should theoretically be positive for dollar yen, positive for the yen, which would pull dollar yen lower, but we've not really seen that as a reaction. We've seen dollar yen reacting higher as the dollar has strengthened. And I think that's more of a fact of the weakness in the euro and sterling rather than any sort of real yen weakness that is underlying. But that move back above 102 big figure that we've got on this intraday chart, which is the basis of I think a pivot level for dollar yen. It was used on several occasions through April as the base of support, then turned into base of resistance, base of support again a few days back, and I think it's sort of still going to be a bit of an intraday gauge. I think so. 102 big figure is something you need to keep an eye on. It peaked at 102.11 just earlier, a few minutes back, but it's back below 102 once more. I think that it's going to continue to remain very choppy on dollar yen because there's no real direction on either the daily or intraday chart here. So I think you've still got, as I said, the uptrend that comes in around about the 160 mark on this dollar yen chart. But you do have on the daily chart that 144-day moving average, which is capping the gains, or seems to be at the moment. So mixed signals there, suggesting tight trading conditions and difficult to gauge on an intraday basis. So there's not a huge amount that you can really be taken from this intraday chart, other than the fact that you do tend to have this 102 big figure mark as a bit of a pivot level. So perhaps just keep that in mind when you're trading today. You do have the US inflation data out 130, which could have an impact on this chart. Certainly if the US figure comes in above 1.7, that should pull dollar yen higher, but we wait and see how that pans out. But anyway, until then, I wish you good luck in your trading, and I will speak to you later. Thank you.